who restored my faith in Black fantasy authors? Well, I had never lost faith because I never knew they existed. That's the thing. Like, people used to like suggest Octavia Butler to me for a long time, but you got to remember, unfortunately, I was going through a weird period where I didn't trust people who were suggesting books to me, because this was a period where like bad books were being suggested to me, and I was like, I know you didn't just make me read this whole book. This is why to this day I haven't read Harry Potter yet, because it was so popular that I worry that now my expectations are so high of it that I'm not going to like it. But I did enjoy the movies. But I'm just like, well, you know, when I'm in my 60s, I will read Harry Potter if I make it. You know, if so, then that means that's the creator's will for me to read the Harry Potter series. But I will read it in my 60s and read and go back to my childhood. But as of when it came to Octavia Butler, like she had been suggested to me for a long time, and I finally gotten around to reading her, and was like, oh, I have totally gypped myself. I have no one to blame but myself, because Octavia was there, and I could have been reading her work and like growing with her and supporting her throughout her life and giving her the flowers while she was here, and I was not. So I blame myself for that. That's fine. But once I found her work, I was like, well, I guess I know who's gonna be occupying my time for a while. And then after that, I found another author named Alicia Jenkins. I really enjoyed her work. It's a book called Cain, and it just excited me again. And then I there was this other. She's like fledgling, but she's getting out there. She's getting out there. Her name is Desiree Wins, and it's called When Fredo Broke the Guillotine. And this was an amazing short story that literally gave me life and gave me so much faith in the future of where Black literature is going to go. I was just like, well, here we go. We're here. Let's do this. And so it gave me faith in the sense of showing me or casting a lens on the writers who are not afraid to innovate. They're not afraid to be free thinkers. They're not afraid to challenge the status quo with their writing. They're not afraid to go against the grain, no matter what beta readers or critiquers might be saying about them. They are not afraid to challenge even what editors might say to them. I love writers like that. I love bold, courageous writers who said, this is my world, you don't run it. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. And I mean that from the imagination point of view. I don't know. Anywho, when I read those three, I was like, okay, here we go. I'm ready to dive back in here, and I've been taking a deep dive, reading a lot of people's works, and I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. So, yeah. Like I said, it's great to be a part of this illustrious class.